Hello, my dear Taurus Sun and Rising. Welcome to your singles reading. Well, you are single if you are not in a committed relationship. And if you are not in a situationship where you're dating, seeing someone, and things are not quite clear, especially if you don't have anyone on your mind, and you're just doing you. And you come to this romantic reading because probably, for some reason, you're looking for love. So aren't we all? But please, my dear Taurus, just enjoy your time. It's so good doing you, just for you, the things you enjoy, connecting with your hobbies, traveling, meeting people, working hard. And when a relationship comes along, you get distracted because you're so devoted, so you know how it goes. Enjoy your time. I'm just gonna close a little bit here because of the lighting. Okay. I think it's better now. Okay. This reading will have an extended. You just need to click on the link on the description below and it will guide you to my extended if you want to have and receive more messages. Also, you have the option of having a private reading with me, which is very different than a collective reading. And also you have the option of just watching this reading. So all is good, no right or wrong. I just ask if you enjoyed this reading, especially if you watched it until the end, please engage with my channel. 70% of my viewers are still non-subscribers, so please subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the don't like button if you didn't like it. And also leave some comment if you like. Oh, good. Aren't you looking good? Aren't you shining, my dear Taurus? You have the sun. You're being also very optimistic. Things are going your way. I think you can do a lot during this Mercury retrograde. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to make my Mercury retrograde introduction. So today we have a new moon in Leo, but a few hours later, Mercury enters retrograde 4 degrees of Virgo. You might feel analytical. You might want to solve problems, make things work, finished, unfinished tasks, finished, unfinished business in the relationship department. You want to get things out of your way and you're going to do it fast. You're going to do it. You're very clear of where you want to go. You are using your own voice. You are expressing. Now, I'm not just talking about astrology. I'm talking about what I'm seeing here in the cards. Just bear in mind that on the 14th of August, Mercury retrograde will re-enter Leo, will push you to feel more creative, to find solutions that can be out of the box, but also to be a little bit more individual in the way you are guiding your life. Like you might want to do it alone, by yourself. Usually Taurus never asks. It's very unusual for a Taurus to ask for help. I don't think now it's the time because there's nothing wrong in asking for help, by all means. It's just that I feel like in this period, your individuality, the thing that makes you you, like makes you unlike anyone else, needs to be expressed. So if you do ask for assistance, for help, and for guidance, make sure you are listening still to your own voice. You're guiding, you're doing you. Don't let other people influence you, okay? And then we're going to get rid of this Mercury retrograde, including the post shadow on the 12th of September. So from now until the 12th of September, especially the 21st of August is when Mercury starts to go direct, but you still feel the post shadow. You might want to get things done, clear things out of the way, but expect some obstacles, expect some slowdown of the world around you. That's why you need to connect to your own speed. People around you might not be that much available too. And you also, during this time of the year, might clearing out the air. So you're not that as much available as you were as well. You have the Ace of Wands here, so you have the opportunity to start a new project. You have the opportunity to connect a lot with your creativity. I think you can do a lot for yourself during this period, Taurus. A lot of signs are going to get their ass kicked during Mercury retrograde, likely not Taurus, okay? We are protected by Uranus. So we are already been rocking, trying to steer the boat of unpredictability in our lives since 2018, when this planet entered our planet, 2017. Keep in mind that I'm not an astrologer, and sometimes I say May, but it's June, okay? But yeah, but mostly I say correct things. This Ace of Wands is something that is given to you. I feel here with the Sun card that it rules, by the way, Leo, and it's Leo season we are on, and Leo season is going to be dominated by this Mercury retrograde transit, planetary transit. I feel like you are very invested in your personal power, in your self-esteem. Also, you might change something in the way you look. Well, anyway, man, you look hot. You look good. You look good, Taurus. You look really good. And the sun is going to attract. So the light is going to attract. So be mindful. Stay in your lane. Do you? You're going somewhere. There's something that you want to communicate, that you want to say, that you want to express. You want to show yourself to the world, but not because you need an audience, because it's time. It's time you get out of your cocoon, get out of your house, get out of your shell. And you're going places. And you're saying things. Mars in Gemini also is helping people to unleash their tongue a little bit. So this is your energy. Let me just clarify the sun. Very good time for you, Taurus. I feel, just for these cards and aligned with astrology, that if you don't know anyone, it's not anyone that you find interesting, smart, cute, good person, spiritually connected, if that's important for you, whatever it is, do you, because nothing beats the sun. I feel that you are very focused on your own personal work. Let me see if till the end of the reading someone shows up, but I don't think that's important. If it shows up, it's secondary, like for sure. You do not need a relationship to be happy. And you don't need a situationship. No one does. So if doing you is looking good, yeah, you're taking care of your work and your finances. You're putting all your ducks in a row, making things, taking chaos into order, and you feel a little bit disconnected emotionally. Because it's Mercury retrograde, if this has anything to do with a past relationship, well, if in the past you didn't know how to solve it, I don't think now it's time. I think with the Four of Cups, you have the resources. I mean, why would you get away from the best card in the tarot? 7-8 cards, and this is the best. Why would you? Sorry, cannot see that very well with the lightning. Okay. So why would you go away from the bliss and the optimistic path of the sun that makes you feel good, vibrant, loving life, curious, and and getting things done. In a Taurus way, that is very efficient. You can do a lot. You can accomplish a lot during the month of August if you focus. Because the universe is on your side. I love that for you, Taurus. But why would you come out of the sun into this kind of shade? Just let it be. You couldn't solve it in the past. I don't think you can solve it now. I don't think it's time for that shit. And also, you might feel a little bit disconnected. If this person from the past, you might feel maybe, I don't like you as much as I thought I did. Maybe there's stuff in that relationship that I don't want to rekindle. I don't want to reconnect. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it. If you, Four of Cups, you put here what you see, you have an Ace of Cups. So the universe might be giving you, some people might want to reconcile, ask for a second chance. I don't think they're going to get a second chance. I think you're really working on your individual power, and I think unless they want to hear everything you have to say, unless they can take your horns, you're not going to engage with them. Because if they cannot take your horns, why would they have the rest of Taurus? The horns are part of us. And when Taurus puts their horns out, well, it's because they've been poked, they've been triggered, they've been pushed consistently, one time after the other. Let that ex bullshit shit go. So see you, all shiny and bright and moving and knowing where you're going. And this is, I cannot move. I don't know what I'm feeling. Do I like you or do I don't like you? I like you today, but tomorrow, Mom, maybe tomorrow I don't like you anymore. And it's on and off and bite and blow, and that's toxic, dude. That made you feel like this, like shit. Like I cannot see the path ahead of me. I'm full of negative thoughts. I have a blindfold on my eyes so I cannot see the truth of reality of who this person really is. And I also cannot see who I truly am. This is disempowerment from A to Z. Eight of Swords is not good. It's temporary. It feels like shit. It's really, really sad and uncomfortable and deep and makes you question everything. Of course, there is a time to question everything, but in this way, it doesn't have to be that hard. With awareness, you can question yourself already in a very deep and interesting way that can make you move and behave in different ways and evolve. But in this way, you're walking towards depression, towards anxiety, towards self-annihilation. It's not you. There's not a soul in here. It's like your soul was trapped in the past. Now it's not anymore. Why would you go back to it? They're going to come back. You can expect for them to come back. Act accordingly. Let's see. I don't like this for you, okay? Maybe in the continuity of the reading, sometimes readings go, if I see something here in the card that there's an opportunity or a leap of faith. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, what a big, huge, black fly. What is that shit? This is a bad omen. Do not go back to this character. I'm gonna get rid of the bug. The fuck? Que esta merda me base. Sai. Ah! I don't even know what kind of bug was that. It sounded like a big bee, but it was all black. And it also, I don't know the name of bugs in English. But this one not even in Portuguese. What was that? A bug from hell to come and tell you, do not go back. Okay. So let's, if the person from the past appears, so what is coming from the past from this Mercury retrograde to say hi? Someone that wants to start again, that thinks you are the Empress, and you are. This is Taurus energy. Big fat Taurus energy. She's the queen of all queens. She rules spring. She has the ability to create, to nurture, and to mother. That's why her energy is so precious. Not supposed to be handing around to everyone else. Not supposed everyone to have access to you. So, but on the other hand, this energy is really, really strong. So this person really gonna try to convince you to get back. They want to start again in a new, fresh way, as if nothing bad has ever happened. But you have the Two of Pentacles here. So I see a lot of excitement to reconnect, to start again. I see a lot of, this person truly appreciates you and admires you. So a lot of admiration. Also love, and also you are very handy because you help his or her out, right? But now you're doing you. You're a little bit more busy than usual. And with the Two of Pentacles, I don't like it. I don't see commitment. I don't see consistency. And I see on and off. Like trying to balance. This person has a lot of things on their mind, on their plate, a lot of things to do. But probably, it's also an option. He doesn't have that many things to do, just doesn't know how to do them by himself or by herself. And here comes Taurus to help. Do you want to play this part? Do you want to keep carrying what is not yours to carry? Do you want to get exhausted as you were in the past? Well, it's up to you. This is what's coming your way. It's really, really tempting. Really, really tempting. And also blessed by the universe. But is this person still ready to give you the safety, the security that you know, Taurus, you need? Or even the small acts of service that you adore because you do that for others? Why wouldn't the others do that for you? I don't think so. This person's a little bit chaotic. But it's coming your way. And it's coming fast. And it's coming with all its glory. But look what's here in the past. Sorrow, sadness, regret, guilt, shame. The wounds are still open. I'll let you to think about this. The wounds are still open. Time heals all wounds, but time, at least 21 days, or at least as some indigenous people say, 7 moons. 7 moons. So what you're learning about in relationships, and the lesson that universe wants to teach you, is very, very spiritual. You have the Hermit here, and you have the wedding. The high level of commitment card, the Four of Wands. So, you need to acknowledge to yourself what is the kind of relationship that you wish to have with others, and take no less, and take nothing that is similar, nothing that is the best you could find. The best you could find is bullshit. The best you could find, it's nothing. It's either the best or not the best. It's either a yes or it's a no. Everything in between is a maybe, and it doesn't matter. It's just a waste of your time. You have to go solo on this trip, on this inner voyage. What is it that I want in a partner? What is it that I want in a relationship? And what kind of relationship is best for me, for my development as a person that can affect positively the whole of the collective? We are not all the same. So people need and want different things from others and from relationship. Do you even know what you really want? So the universe can give it to you. Do you really know or do say yes to whatever comes along. Whatever comes along, most of the times are just tests, are just, secondary people. Not everyone fills all the boxes to be your partner, to have a commitment, to spend years of your life. You see how many time you spend with a partner when you're in a serious commitment, when you live with someone, when you have children. Even if you don't want to have children, I can tell you, I've lived with both of the fathers of my daughter and my son. My father of my youngest son, I lived with them almost 10 years. When you live with someone, there's part of your identity, if you don't know how to preserve it, that can vanish. And there's this couple identity that starts to be born, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as you preserve your identity yourself, which I didn't, by the way. And you learn a lot. But you also need to learn first, before you get into all of that, do you really want that? At this time in your life, do you really want this? Because the hermit asks questions. Is a question maker. He asks deep inner questions that have nothing to do with society, with religion, or whatever. It has to do solely with your development as a spirit, so you can carry less karma to the next life, and you can travel lighter in this one and make better choices that respect your higher self. So, do you really want this? Because this is the public relationship that everyone knows it exists. This is the signing a contract of marriage. This is living together. This is having the kids, the pets, vacationing together. This is everything together. Do you want it? If the hermit shows up, you probably think you want stuff you really don't want. You just think you want. You just think it would be nice or cute or beautiful. You might not be ready for them as well. So the hermit, journal about this. What do I really want? And do I really want this? Or society is telling me this is beautiful to want. But actually my soul craves something totally different. For example, if you crave to be more a nomadic person and just, go off and wander into the world, you close your eyes. Imagine, if you don't like this, that you like traveling. And you're traveling to a favorite place. It can be a place you have been or a place you haven't been. And you're there and you're eating all this good food, and Mother Nature is just luscious and beautiful and stunning. And you feel rested. It's not like you have stuff to do. You feel like you can pause and just be and enjoy and look around you. Who's there with you? Are you with friends? Are you alone and connecting with locals and other travelers? Are you with a partner? A romantic partner? Are you with a romantic partner and your own kids? Where are you? Who's with you? Who's with you here? And that meditation can guide you into an answer. You can make a deep inhale. And on exhale, reopen your eyes. You can do this meditation, for example, if you start first looking at the candle. It's called Trataka. It's a meditation to clean your eyes. And then you close your eyes, go in, and you start imagining this. It can also happen that when you close your eyes with your third eye is open, you keep seeing the candle. And then the candle changes colors. It's interesting. But try to go to a place where you are away from your country, away from your kind of society, and you're traveling and you're enjoying yourself. And who is with you? Who would you like to be with you? What comes up without thinking, You can journal about it. You can try this meditation more times if you like, with the proper setting and introduction. Okay, let's carry on with the reading. So you are learning, what do I really want in a relationship? Do I even know? You got to question yourself. The universe wants you to get the relationship and the connection that is really for you, not what you think it's for you. See the difference? Not what your mother, your father, your grandmother, whatever, your teacher, your priest thinks it's best for you. What you think is best for you, providing that it comes from a soul level, not an ego level. Maybe you're getting rid of some ego layers. Maybe some of you in this reading figure out, man, at this point in my life, I don't want a relationship. I close my eyes and I see myself in a jungle and I'm connecting with locals and other travelers. I'm going alone. And that is okay. That is totally okay, Taurus. Because you've got options, at least this person from the past is coming for you. So how other people see you, they see you as very, very sweet, very loving, very caring. They see you as the King of Cups, so you're dominating the water element, so love energy. They see you like this. And they see you as someone you can talk to, someone that you can fight, someone that you can tell the secrets. They see you as someone that is also very emotionally collected. So not that you're a king, right? So not everyone can get access to you. They might wish, they might say some bullshit, but they know they cannot get access to you. And you just have to keep mirroring that image. It does not have to come from an ego place like I'm too good for you or whatever, stuff like this. It just has to come from a place, listen, I am in touch with my heart and my feelings. I have worked a lot on myself to get here. That's why, hence, I'm a king and I sit on a throne. And I am in a place of respect. As I respect others, I expect to be respected. And as a king that I am, if you won't respect me, don't think because I'm the loving, sweet, King of Cups, that I won't cut off your head. Because I'm a king. I do have a sword. I do have an army. But I do also have a palace to protect. And that is the palace of your heart. It's cool that they see you like this, but it's also cool that you keep acting cool. You're also very secretive. You don't talk to that much people, do you, Taurus? I know we do not talk to everyone. And keep being that way. So the High Priestess is with you to tell you this is not a time, although have all these Gemini Mars placements. Gemini Mars, it's good to talk about work and projects and communicate and socialize. That doesn't mean you have to tell what you feel in your life and your secrets to others. It's very superficial Gemini way of communication, okay? So use it to your advantage, to work, to connect in a social way that can benefit your work, not to think everyone's your best friend, because probably and most likely they are not. Okay? And it's good that Taurus people usually don't need to talk with that much people. We can deal it on our own. And the High Priestess is here to recognize, yes, you can do it on your own. Keep it to yourself. Don't brag about it. You don't have to. And also, the worst is over. If there's anyone that is wanting and pushing you by asking for your help and by taking your time, I can be talking about this ex or someone else, just take it as it resonates. It can also be someone in your family that makes you engage with this Ten of Swords energy, where you feel defeated and that the tide of life is too strong for you. You're not there anymore. Maybe they are, but you are the High Priestess and the King of Cups. And this is how others see you, but some people might still see you as a weaker version of yourself. Wanting to be a team player, wanting to help, what can I do for you? Like, fuck off, do it yourself. I'm doing it myself as well. Stay in your lane, stay in your power. And just mirror right back at them. It's you that is still here, not me. And I know it's very sad when you evolve to a point where others cannot accompany you. They're not, it's not that they are less, but you've passed the blur and the shadow and the mist for now, because it will come back. That's how life works. But you've passed it for now, and you just want to shine and be optimistic about life and have fun and do stuff and engage with creativity. A lot of creativity going your way and a lot of creativity exuding from you. You are shining, Taurus. You might be a little bit confused of what you really want from a relationship, but you know who you are and you have a voice to express. So whoever is giving you this mirror, this Ten of Swords, acting and talking and behaving with you like in a way that you are as weak as you were, as you are not anymore, and probably as you never were, it was an illusion. You just let them. You let them be. You don't have to react. King of Cups does not react. Okay? Okay, I don't feel like for this reading I have a point of conflict that I have to go to an extended reading. So in the beginning I said you just find a link for the extended, but I don't feel, I'm not going to create a reading just to reap people money. Okay, rip off people their money. So yeah, we're going to end this reading here. It's going to be all free. You're already single. That's a joke. But yeah, let's go. Okay. I don't have my past life cards here. I'm not home. Thought I brought them, but I cannot find them. But maybe just so liquid. Maybe. Sorry guys, I really thought I brought them, but anyway, I'm gonna read past life with a normal regular deck. So let's see what past life you had that is affecting this one regarding your connections, your romantic connections. So you have the Ace, you have the Ace of Pentacles in a past life. So probably in a past life you had things very easy. Maybe you had a lot of power over men or women regardless of your gender. And I don't see it as a blockage here. I feel like you have this ability to amend things, to start again, to clear the house, clear the mind, clear the heart, to, do it to yourself, but it impacts others and you help others how to do it. So it's important, Taurus, that you recognize yourself as very, very valuable. This is a card of value. It's like you're good as gold. You're good as a whole lot of money. And I'm saying this because this is also related to finances. It's a card of Pentacles. It rules everything that is material. It also speaks about your body, your beauty, your health. You have a lot of value. You're a good catch, Taurus. You were a good catch in a past life, and you're a good catch in this one. Don't forget this. And you have an opportunity to be really, 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 really happy. And yeah. Have a tendency for older women, older men, or for age gap, relationships with age gap. It can be the other way around, that most of you will be older and not younger. That requires sacrifices, okay? Just keep in mind it can be a tendency. It has to do probably also with, in this life, with the way you relate to your mommy and your daddy, child wounds, especially for fatherless daughters or motherless sons. You tend to go for older people. That means they might be in a different stage of life, okay, and also many other things. But when there is love and there is will and faith, nothing is an obstacle. In fact, everything that for others might seem as an obstacle, with the power of love, you turn it into a blessing. How beautiful it is to be younger and take care of someone when they're old. How beautiful is that? Like, you can turn yourself into a mother or into a father, and that is also love. Romantic love doesn't have to be. Romantic love has a lot of being a little bit of mom and dad, and also being a little bit of brother and a little bit of best friend and a little bit of daughter or son, and it has many roles. It's very complex and very beautiful. It's how we grow. People that teach us the most are our daughters and sons, also siblings. We are here to teach our mothers and fathers, but where we evolve more as a soul is in a romantic relationship, for sure. This is what I personally believe. It's not the truth, it's a belief. So many cards. Oh, the Tower and the Judgment peak. We had the Tower and the Judgment in the couples and the situationship reading. Interesting. And we have the Moon. As an advice, the Moon comes to tell you, although you are embodying the Sun energy, remember that the Sun reflects light, and then light creates shadow, and on the shadow and also on the other side of the day there's the night and there's the moon. A moon talks about the unconscious aspects of ourselves. So as an advice, can you work on your shadow? Can you go to therapy? Can you, when you feel triggered, just shut up and hear? With all these placements in Gemini, I don't know if you have Gemini in your chart that is connected with this Mars and Gemini, but here, with this card for Gemini, the Knight of Swords, you might feel, actually here it's my Aquarius cards, more Aquarius. You might feel also two storylines. So you representing the Sun and the Knight of Swords, what I feel here is that you are going to be connected with being very creative, as I said, but with Aquarius energy, you're creating for the collective. You're doing something that is not just for your own good, it's for the good of the collective. And also here with the Knight of Swords, you might be more quick to answer, you might be more sharp. So keep in mind that not only your Taurus, you have a sword in your hand while you're talking. And here, as an advice in the romantic department, so there are unconscious aspects of you that you need to work on. Let's see what they are related to. Where does the shadow come from? Okay, there's a lot of cards. A lot. There's a lot of earth. Okay. Do you let your romantic relationships, your prior romantic relationships, interfere in your work? Do you get distracted with other people's life? Are you too much of an humanitarian and forget about yourself? I think you are. And beautiful, you have the stars, so you have an opportunity to heal and to look into the shadow that has contributed for everything in the romantic department that hasn't worked out in the past. So you are single, I assume you had relationships before, and now you have the opportunity to heal all of that. Especially a relationship with someone, and is amazing. The King of Wands character appeared to identify the partner in the couples reading, in the situationship reading, and now as an ex in a singles reading. It's just amazing. So this is someone that has sun and rising in a fire sign, so, and that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person can also have the 7th house, that is the house that rules romantic relationships, in a fire sign. This person can have the North Node in a fire sign. So take it as it resonates, look at their chart, say you're a witch or a wizard, and ask for their, not their number, but the birthday. But it's an X, so you probably know their chart. If you're here, if you're watching a tarot reading, you probably are also into astrology, and you know. Give me just a moment. Hi. What's she doing? And you have an opportunity to look into a very deep shadow aspect of this character. And you have the opportunity to heal it like big time. I think Mercury retrograde is going to bring a lot of healing to the past. Because see, the moon represents darkness in tarot, and then you have the star that represents healing, but also light. So there's, little by little, the stars are appearing in the night sky. Because usually the moon in the moon card is not a full moon. She's, in this card for example, she is waxing. She's growing. In some cards, she's waning. She's getting smaller. Until the new moon where you don't see anything. Okay. Let's see what. And you have here, I asked about your ex, and I have, I think, one card in this deck of, I would say, 40, 50 cards tops, that talks about the ex. This one. This is the one that came for you. So release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Very interesting. Now in this part of the reading, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Already very long reading. Close your eyes. So ask for a question if you haven't. The card, the answer is already here. So for some of you have first the answer and then a question. Okay, ready or not? Here I go. So the answer to your question is winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. And here we have a unicorn. It's like this mythical animal that represents purity, innocence, and beauty. So you're gonna in winter reconnect. You're gonna have a very special encounter. See this fairy, she's walking in the woods while it's snowing, and she encounters a unicorn. She does not have a date with a unicorn for sure. She was just walking by, enjoying nature, and ta-da, the unicorn appears. Whatever that unicorn might mean for you. It does not have to be a person, okay? But it can be, since we are in a romantic reading. Last card. See what you have to work on yourself to get the relationship you wish and fully deserve. It's gonna make you grow. Let the other person grow as well. And also this way, hence, affect the collective. Okay. And this is very Taurus. We're very close, aren't we? May you know openness. Let me read. May you know openness. May you open your heart and your soul to the world, always opening and never closing, open to new ideas and people and experiences. And when you encounter something that doesn't serve you, let it continue to pass through the openness. Be like the flower that turns its face to the sun, open to the warmth of the world and blooms. Very interesting. I'm going to read one more part again. I think it's important. And when you encounter something that doesn't serve you, let it continue to pass through the openness. Be like the flower that turns the face to the sun and open to the warmth of the world and blooms. This is your singles reading for August. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you very much for your presence till the end. It's a bit of a long reading, but this is the way I read. See you next month.